couple of weeks ago, just after a gap down in Disney, I placed an iron condor. And you can see that the gap down right here where I placed the trade, I also had good implied volatility because of this gap down. So I went ahead and placed an iron condor. I sold the 160 call, bought the 160 to cover it, and I sold the 140 put and bought the 135 to put it. I did all this in the January 17 expiration. I had a good high implied volatility, mainly because of this gap down. I also noticed that, if I look at the TTM squeeze indicator, that I had some momentum coming out of the stock, which is a good time to place iron condors. As you can see, when I placed it, I was almost moving back toward the mean. Disney performed perfectly, traded sideways for me, and I was able to close it out today on a good to close order for about half of what I got into it at. As you can see, it just traded sideways, which is what you want to see in an iron condor. I like to see the TTM here, coming off, going to blue, or if I'm going or coming back to going back from red to yellow, as it comes into a range-bound type trade. Obviously, we got the range-bound trade. You can see that here on the Bollinger Bands. You can also see on the wave that we got, a good, range-bound. I had the potential of going long on one of these candles, and I decided not to because I had the iron condor going, and still waiting to see how that's going to turn out. But I was pretty happy with the iron condor. I placed a lot of them. I'm going to look at the trade itself right here. As you can see, I placed it on 12.3. I had implied volatility at 36.6. I had a 61% chance of it finishing within the two, between the 160 and the 140 call and put. The big thing that made this profitable, though, was this drop in implied volatility from 36 to 8.64. So I had a $1.28 initial credit. I was trying to close it, had a good to close order out there, or a good to cancel order out there at 65 cents. It hit today, so I was able to get it closed out. Overall, I got about a 15% return in 13 days, which annualized is about 433%. Really, from an iron condor standpoint, it couldn't have worked out better. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. I also put a link to the initial video I did when I placed this, so you can see what I was thinking when I went into it. And now you can see, of course, how it worked out when we ended it. Thanks.